Who is it? Vinny!
Hey, dude, are you there?
Hey, what's up,
I'm
my
here,
brother?
man.
How are you,
Dude,
man?
I don't have a scary story, man.
I was like, I'm gonna have pretty much a heart attack. I'm like having a heart attack, but I can't scream or anything. Basically, laying on the floor, panicking.
Oh!
No, you weren't. You built the place. I haven't seen the Hopi in thousands of years. Don't make fun of my people. Period.
Sorry,
I'll pull
Brandon.
out your ass and cut you up into little bitty bits.
Facebook page down because people said Richie from Boston's gay. He's gay. I'm gay. I'm a gay man.
And I mean, yeah, I mean, you can prosecute me for that if you like.
No, it's not why I'm doing that. I'm just saying there's a lot of...
That is what you did.
Bigelow started buying websites, including one in British Columbia, Canada. So all of a sudden, this kind of triggered Brian Vike.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. Blake Cousins here. We've got a special report for you. We've got a few UFO videos that we want to share with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Blake Cousins, along with Orlando Smith and Brent Cousins, we're going to be going over incredible imagery.
Third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh. 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 What's with that over there? Am I blurry or are you blurry? There we go. All right, sorry about that. We just couldn't log in. Couldn't log it in. I don't know what happened. I couldn't even leave a message. It wouldn't let me. All right, there we are. Welcome, everybody. William Bridges threw down a $10 super chart right at the beginning. Mr. William Bridges, how are you? Welcome. I don't see it. There it is. Now it shows up. $10 from Mr. William Bridges. Big old bucket of balls, Ma. Ma! Tora sencha de cappuccino, botta de salaba, vangulo freaking boot, patito. Wow, what happened there to my gullet? It got all combobulated. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, look at this. We're ringing bells. Uh-oh. Thank you, Mr. Bridges, a continuing supporter of GUFON. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. It is October 16th, 2024, the year of our Lord Zitch. And tonight, we are going to bring you information. I See UFOs has become a member. David Wilcox, not Wilcock, gifted. Watch. David Wilcox, not Wilcock gifted 5 GUFON memberships. One went to Icy UFOs. The next one was Frostradamus. That's a cool name. Welcome to the show, by the way. Next one was SoulCal Squatcha. You got one. And Brian Yates was gifted a membership by David Wilcox. Not Wilcox. Mark Evans also was gifted. That's right. Everybody just got a gift. Well, randomly chosen through the YouTubes. Welcome to the show, everybody. Gasimachi, Niki Naki, Hakawachi. Jar Jar, welcome to the show. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit tonight's show. Just get started off on what is that Antarctic door or Antarctica door, or, you know, the door? It's up on the mountain in Antarctica. No, doesn't ring a bell. Get it? Oh, I'll be here all night. Forget about it. Where'd that joke come from? They just come. It's the universe. It's the gift that keeps on giving. What? That keeps on giving. I had a hard time hearing. Not funny. What? Nothing. Yeah, we're going to talk about that door. We've also got a lot of shame. There shouldn't be a show. Let's just put it that way. Today was not a good day. Today, the illness struck me down, but I didn't die or anything, but I wasn't doing a show. Then, you know, I fell asleep and kind of slept off the day, and the afternoon came, and I said, you know, what's going on in ufology? I'm going to look around. I looked around. I said, yeah, that Antarctica door. I remember that thing, not. So we're going to talk about it. That's how the show was created. I said, I can't leave them out in the cold. They need to know this information. It's all about the people. Not about me. It's definitely not about views or clicks or even anything. It's about information. Plus, I like doing this. It's kind of fun. Do I still have food in my teeth? I forgot to brush my teeth. Damn it! So we're going to do that. We've got UFO news and paranormal stories from around the world. Let's get started. Ed Chaffet with the $1 super dono, throwing it down at the beginning of the show. Lots of throwdowns in the beginning. You too can help support the show with the super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. Join the show. The button's right there. Well, the membership, that stuff. You can do it. You know where it is if you want. I mean, if you can. If you can, I don't care. I don't know. Whatever. All right. So who's here? Thank you, Ed. A continuing supporter of GUFON. What else? Throwing it down. Welcome to the show. That's what it was. Welcome to the show. Sky Allen. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Samo. Welcome to this show. There he is. Mr. William Bridges. How you doing, Chief? Welcome to the show again. And grazie. Thor Panku. Hey, man. Thank you for supporting, hanging out, and keeping this place actively fun. Thor Panku. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the show. Same to you, Section 47. Welcome to the show. Appreciate the veterans coming in here, showing the new people how to talk in a chat room. Who's that guy? There he is. No, we did. Well, we'll say it again. Welcome to the show, David Wilcox. Paula Faust. You know? Thank you. Welcome to the show. Contrary 111. All different ways to be number one in this world. And you chose them all. Is that greedy? No. It's called having fun. It's called competition. It's called who can be better than me? When you're number one, what's next? The world's greatest. No, what's after that? Mr. Universe. 111, let's just keep it right here. Welcome to the show. There we are. Jeanette, the angel of GUFON. A member for 21 months already? Shut the front door. Really? It's almost 2 years? Damn, that went by quick like. Welcome to the show, the angel. Brooke is, Do I have some what? I handed out all of our memberships, if that's what you're asking. But welcome to the show, Brooke is, All right, if I didn't say her name. Oh, Jennifer. Jennifer says she lives near Landers, California. Look that one up sometime. Landers. Like Ned? Oh, no, that's Flanders. Robert Morgan. Nice womb broom. I like the way that rolls off the tongue, but I don't quite catch the jig of your... Hey, I was supposed to get a delivery today. Yeah, I know that. All right, if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. And thank you for hanging out. Yeah, well, I just, this X, it is just a weird community. The X community. X community. I still hate saying it. X. No, Twitter sucked too, but at least Twitter was a thing you said. Right? Oh, I'm going to a letter. Where? X. Stupid. It's stupid. It's a dumb name. Well, that's Elon Musk for you. He thought X was good for like X marks the spot. It's not Y. Is that Y? Sounds good. Sounds like that's what happened. Into Thin Air's throwing it down a little differently today. This is a mind-blowing... This is strange. There was a dog seen on top of the Great Pyramid in Egypt. Not a real dog, but it's more than you think. And the significance of this dog and the Egyptian god Anubis is more important than anyone realizes. A dog on top of a pyramid has a very specific meaning. And once we watch the video, I think you'll understand why. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Dog on top of this massive pyramid. Now, what people aren't really thinking of is the significance. I'm talking specifically about a dog on top of a pyramid typically symbolizes a connection to the afterlife and the Egyptian god Anubis, who is often depicted as a jackal-headed dog in an ancient Egypt and were associated with guiding the dead into the afterlife. The reason they show a dog on top of a pyramid because it represents the highest point or the most powerful visualization of this concept. For those of you that live more in the spiritual world and make those types of connections, dogs in ancient Egypt were super linked and very important to each other. In fact, dogs were sacred animals and and were associated with the afterlife, death, and the cult of Osiris. Dogs were also considered divine vessels, intermediaries between gods and mortals. For burials, dogs were introduced into Egyptian religious tenets, and the dead were buried in tombs. Dogs were thought to act as companions and guides to humans in the afterlife. Dogs were also used as guardians, pets, and helpers for hunting. So think about this for a second. Not only is it not something you do every day flying over the pyramids, but to see a dog that has scaled this massive structure and hanging out at the exact top of it, I don't know, my friends, that just seems very, very odd, very spiritual, and it seems like it has a lot of meaning behind it. Pyramids, sacred dogs, the afterlife. I'm telling you, when this sort of stuff presents itself to us and you just look a little deeper beyond the surface, you start to realize that everything around you is connected somehow. I mean, just think about you climbing up one of these pyramids. Look at this picture for scale. And then imagine that dog up there once more, no water, nothing. I don't know about you, but that is pretty unbelievable, my friends. All right, if you enjoyed this, please share it. Nothing in this world is a coincidence. And something tells me this is not one either. All right, I appreciate you all. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Dogs run in packs, Jennifer says. That is the truth. So how did that dog get up there? Yeah, it could have. Went all the way to the top by itself. Just kept climbing. How it did it and knew where to go and didn't get discouraged a third of the way up, half the way up, quarter of the way up, whatever on the way up is amazing to me. And scary at the same time. There are no coincidences in life. Obi-Wan Kenobi. SW. New Hope. Episode 4. Yeah, it is very strange that dog would be there. See? I mean, that's just a coincidence too. Those strange noises. What do they mean? They all have meaning. We're going to try to do a full show tonight. Don't get scared, you know. If things, you know, don't go all the way, we're going to do it. We'll be fine. I just think that if that means something, and that's a sign from the gods, God, or whatever. See, that's how the universe works. You ever hear the term, the universe works in mysterious ways? Huh? Oh, God works in mysterious. I always thought it was the universe works in mysterious ways. It is God works in mysterious ways. So take God, turn it into universe, and you got it. You got it. The universe works in mysterious, and it does. How many times have you heard scientists say, there's more out there we don't know than we do know? Or, we thought Jupiter was one way and it's totally different. Or, we didn't know it was a ring around Jupiter and Uranus. We didn't know. We didn't know Pluto was just a rock, not a planet. Although it could be a planetoid, it ain't. We put it in the region of big stuff. Never mind, it's not a planet. We didn't know. They didn't know. Where was I going with that? I don't know. But it's... Oh, I lost hearing in my left ear. Hello, Ma. Oh, that was... see, like a switch. It's like an airplane, man. I'm still deaf in this left ear. No, it ain't working. No matter. That is bizarre. Maybe this is the big... This is the big one, Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth. This is the big one. Maybe. Don't do that, Rich. Don't cry wolf. If you die, we're not going to be laughing much longer. What? You know what I mean. I can't handle this. This is the longest it's ever lasted. Ah, there we go. I had a swallow. You watch your mouth. You watch it. It's still a little bit. Oh, but I got some of it back. Oh, God, that was scary. Still going. Of course, it's my health. Has nothing to do with. Oh, that's right. The Ouija board. That's on its way. Let me see if it got delivered today. There was a 50-50 chance. Let's take a look. Shall we? Buy again. Keep shopping. In store. No. Let's go here. Where? Oh, here. Here we go. Delivered today. Okay, so the American flag got delivered today. It's on my front porch. Oh, I'm going to go grab it when I play a video here. Damn it, if I would have looked at that before. I still can't. I've lost about half my hearing. Well, what does it mean, kids? A dog on top of the pyramid. We could be in for a very interesting, well, we are. The next 6 months, actually, weeks away. Weeks. 2.5. 2 weeks and a day or two. November 2nd. Isn't that when people vote? November 2nd? Right? Well, let me see something here. November 2nd is I don't think it matters. It's a Saturday. I don't think it matters. We vote on weekends, right? It doesn't have to be Monday through Friday, does it? It is going to be absolutely fun going around recording those people. Anyway, it is very interesting. There could be crazy times ahead, and we know Into Thin Air can sometimes get it right. There's the dog. How did it get way up there? Do you know how insane that is? All right, let's move on. Religious connotations and all that stuff. Oh, and I keep forgetting to show you this discovery made by fishermen. If you believe in mermaids, well, tell me, what do we got here? A movie or a mermaid? Look at all that hair. Look, it's real. There they go. They're going to put it back in the water. Go ahead. Isn't that weird? Very strange. Very strange. Unbelievable. That was a guy dressed up as a mermaid. Yeah, the whole thing was an outfit. That was a guy. It wasn't a woman. That was a guy dressed up as a mermaid. It was an art piece. Yeah. Got the cans and everything. Yeah, mermaid cans. She even had pixies on the nips. Anyway, was it? Or was that a real merman? Mermaid. Marmalade. It was marmalade. Marmalade. God. That was fun. Mermaids are real. Well, this is insane. There are huge geoglyphs, roads, and foundation structures in the Amazon jungle. Evidence of a lost civilization or two. We know. We watch Graham Hancock. You know, the new series started. Season 2 on Netflix, right? Didn't it just start? Yesterday. Well, yeah. They put out the 2 episodes. Here, I just found it.
These enormous structures in the Amazon
Look at these.
speak to a monumental human endeavor.
I can't really play more than that, but, you know, we can do this. But how many of them are there? Well, lots. We're looking around the jungles, and you see the trees? Yeah. And now the terrain? Now we take it down. And we get closer and closer, and look at this. Wow, he says. Incredible. Incredible. Dun, dun, dun. Scary music. Cue the close-ups. And continue scanning. Professor Parsinen and the team have found 9 new geoglyphs. Look at these. Look at that one right there, a circle. Ooh. Look at this one. And that's a bird beaks. Those are 2 birds, right? Mac, mac. And then the other one behind it going, mac, mac. Or that's just one and the other one's, and you can't see it because he's blocking the other one, right? Whatever. Look at this. This is so cool. Watch. What in the world? That's insane. Here we have a round octagonal. No, you have an octagonal. How do you have a round octagonal? You can't have 2, you got 1. It's octagonal. But it's round. They all are. That's why they're called octagons. There you go. But this octagon is about 100 meters or 300 feet. And you might want to bring a bottle of water with you. Yeah, 100 meters in diameter. Incredible. And nobody knew it was there until you got up there with your LiDAR and stuff. It is because of you we made this great discovery. Nobody knew about this, not even what was his name? Einstein. He didn't know. Yeah, it's incredible what this technology can reveal. Let's move up and look at this interesting feature. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Electronic warble. Very cool. I like it. I like that they found these. Look at this. I mean, this is just incredible. Yeah. It is cool. I mean, you can see it, but it's easier with the LiDAR. Yeah. Wicked cool, man. You know what they should do? They should go check. Oh, somebody already did that. You know, all the sands in the desert over in Egypt. They said there's so much stuff underneath the sands. It's ridiculous. We actually played a video about that here about a year or two ago. It was pretty wild how much stuff they can't unearth because of politics, money, the funding they need. And believe it or not, there's a shortage of science archaeologists. Yeah. It's crazy. I want to do it, but I got to do this, so. Yeah. Hey, Sam Albright. Rich, make a sound out to my girlfriend and tell her to stop being mean to me and start watching UFO videos with me. Sam, you're not going to like what I'm going to say. And this goes out to Megan Bryant. For the $5 Sam paid me to tell you to just stop being mean and start watching UFO videos, Sam, Megan, don't argue about this. Megan, be nice. It's what he likes to do. He doesn't get on you for the things you do. Does he? Do you? I hope not. A little respect and distance would be nice if Sam wants to enjoy. He just wants to share in the excitement with you. My ex-wife played her part perfectly. She supported me even though she couldn't stand it. If I had something to show her, wow, oh my God, look at you, little UFO hunter. Yeah, I don't need the sarcasm. Oh no, look at you with those dots. Oh, is that like, oh, it's like all the other dots you got. Oh wait, that one's really bright. Where are you going? So I had some support. Just support your man. Don't be mean. He just loves it so much. And every now and then, you may see history. Get in line, Megan. No, I'm just kidding. For $50, I'll tell Sam what he should do. I'm joking. I love you guys. Yeah, it's not worth fighting over. My ex-wife played it very well. She was very nice about it, even though she could care less. But she supported me, and that's all that mattered. And after a while, I stopped showing her stuff. And we drifted apart. We stopped making love. We didn't eat together, sleep together. We didn't even watch movies together. Eventually, we wound up separated. Hello, Ma? You see where this leads? Now, damn it, love him and love him for everything he's about. Because he loves you, Megan. And I love you, and we all do, even if you don't love us. All right? All right. Acting time, end scene, it's over. Sam, thank you for the $5. You guys are great. Be nice to each other. Come on, it's silliness. Everything out there is not what people say it is. All right? But it's nice to have fun and imagine. What if? That's why on Halloween, we're going to have a Ouija board show. After the main show. Right there. The new Ouija board shows up tomorrow. It is an unblemished, unsold, get it? Soul. And we are going to attempt, if I can't do it on the table behind, I'll do it right here. It's all clean now. Everything's all fresh and brand new ski ever since the hurricane took everything away from us. No, it didn't. I'm kidding. All right. Next up. What did I miss? All right, let me take a look. Somebody said I missed super chat. So I'm going to go into the super mode here. I shout out the supers. All right, for some reason it won't. Oh, now it's opening. All right, let's see here. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves this evening. Please don't forget to like the show in the downtimes, which are rare here. Here we go. Like, share. Sam Albright, $5. Ed Chaffet and William Bridges. Oh, hold on. Ma! Bridges and Albright and Chaffet. 6 a.m. bowls. 6! 3 dozen. Yeah. She got it. All right. Nope. And there's no, I don't see any other. Oh, you mean on the I did not check. No. You know, why do people do that? All right, back to work. All right, this next thing we're going to talk about, although I appreciate, making sure everybody gets a shout out. But that was it. All right, so Alex Jones, who, has recently been played here on GUFON Like, I always avoided playing Alex Jones stuff because it's Alex Jones stuff. But when they're talking about UFOs, and we got to talk about it. Now, last night we talked about the swarms, for lack of a better term, of drones that have been infiltrating our U.S. military bases and ships. And we don't know, but apparently these 20-foot drone size machines are flying over these places with impunity. And people are saying it's China and or Russia. Well, it can't be one or both or all three. It's either China and or Russia. You think it's both? How about Japan? How come nobody ever throws Japan in the mix? Don't you get it? Don't you understand? Japan don't like us either. All the good stuff's made in Japan. Well, it used to be. But Alex Jones supposedly goes really deep in this video, and I'm going to play a minute of it. And I don't want people jumping out of their bedroom windows and screaming, "Oh, no, the conspiracy guys. Oh." No, don't do that. Just enjoy yourselves for once, all right? Well, my internet, it's playing games right now, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Yeah, my throat's a little sore, like, because I was like puking in the morning. It's weird. Every time I puke, it's at 7 a.m. Do. Go. Alex Jones talking about the fleet, the swarms of UFOs, and/or drones over military ships.
So here's what we know.
So here's what we know.
Flying Vs are space planes and nuclear weapon and Sabo meteor gun platforms.
Samo? Oh, Sabo.
These other pod and flying saucer craft have got some type of anti-gravity propulsion system. And what we know is the Pentagon is purposely leaking information and implying that it's alien to create fear. And we've gotten some of the leaks on this, that the UN and Henry Kissinger planned to have a fake alien invasion at some point to unify the planet.
And what's wrong with that? Right? That's been a part of our narrative for the last 10 years. 10 years. When I first came into the field in 2004, nobody was talking about a false flag alien invasion. Nobody. And it was interesting. How it started, I don't remember. But I think it was when the woman who, she came forward, the woman who heard Werner von Braun say the last 5 stages of humanity, this, that, and the other. And the last one, or the last 3 I know were a contagion, an asteroid, and then a false flag. Well, the asteroid didn't happen. Right? Didn't. And it should have already, according to the order, unless the order has changed, because Miss Little Know-It-All came out and said, Werner said that we were supposed to do it in this order, but, because I came out and spoke and they changed the order. Right now is the perfect time. I think they should have done the false flag alien invasion during COVID. Here's why. You already have a contagion out there. Blame it on the aliens, you idiots. You had it. You had the perfect narrative. Alien COVID, what? It's an alien disease. What? It was made in the lab. Actually, it was made in a alien lab. What? This way we don't blame China. Nobody's mad at us. And we could have that false flag alien. Oh, we weren't ready for that. What do you mean you weren't ready? We didn't know. We weren't ready. Oh my God. Well, let's hear what Alex says.
Under their control, And so obviously if you're the breakaway civilization with all this advanced technology that's really the equivalent of the year 2050 or beyond, you don't show people the human animal chimera clones they admit they've got. You don't show people that you've got all this weather control that their own documents admit they have. You don't show people you've got antimatter weapons that could blow up the whole solar system. You don't show people all these new free energy propulsion systems they've got. And then you start harassing aircraft and ships with the drones and
I'm sorry. I said, look what he's showing. He's showing Boki. Whatever, right? Like, this is the problem that people have with Alex Jones and the like. They don't know what the frigonometry they're doing when it comes to UFOs. These guys are seeking titles. They're just looking for views, literally and figuratively. Alex Jones is looking for anything to get him out there in the open. And obviously he didn't do his investigation correctly, because if he did, he wouldn't be showing us Corbell's crap.
saying they're aliens.
I like how he doesn't have Corbell's name up there with it, though.
But then you can look at them, and then from the leaks we have, know that they're actually man-made, controlled by the United States and the UK.
That's it. There we go. Now you're talking. They were made by people.
With the drones and saying they're aliens, but then you can look at them, and then from the leaks we have, know that they're actually man-made, controlled by the United States and the UK. The only two countries that actually are in the club and have this stuff that we know of. Then you got to ask how the United States actually got all this and created the microchip and the transistor before that when nobody else did, and where are they getting the knowledge? And then, I don't know. Some say aliens interdimensionally, gave them the codes. People think of an alien traveling here, and so they can just send the message via a radio telescope message, like the movie in the 90s, Species, where the radio telescope picks up a code of DNA. They put it in an egg and plant it in a woman. Looks like a humanoid. It's actually an alien. That's an example of, from the intel I've got, how they're getting it.
While other networks lie to you about what's happening,
it won't stop. It wouldn't stop. Oh my God. That's so funny. Yeah. His secret intel guy, people. They're telling him, oh yeah, it's coming through radio telescopes, like, lasers and shit through the atmosphere. Yeah, it's almost like instantly. Yeah. They got the idea from a movie. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. He is 30 plus years. Let's see. Flying aircraft. They approach drones. Drones approaching commercial airlines he's talking about. Here we go. I said, here we go.
Drones approach commercial airliners.
Don't do it. No. Come on. Don't show this. Oh, God. God and baby Jesus, help us.
Do maneuvers and make 90-degree turns.
Hey, first of all, everybody, nobody here, not me included, not even the cousins' brothers, none of us have ever seen a UFO make a 90-degree turn. Ever. Oh, don't give me the shuttle mission and that, no, because the shuttle thing isn't UFOs, it's ice crystals. I've proven it. I don't know what else to tell you, but if you want to live in that reality, then what I'm about to tell you is going to make you mad. There are no videos I don't know why people say that.
There's people saying there's 90-degree turns and shit.
No.
The government's now showing 90-degree angle turns and maneuvers that nobody can do. Nobody.
No. It's not happening. Never happened. How do you like them apples? Not one of you in history, recent history that we know of that is still alive today can say they saw and recorded and can show us a video of a UFO making a 90-degree turn. It doesn't happen. It never has. Maybe people have seen it, but they didn't record it, and it didn't make it here to the intranet. Giddy up.
That no known technology can do. And there's the big flying Vs that show up above the nuclear weapons bases and the ships, that have the drones come in and flying around them. Now you've got classic drones that are loud with propellers, big ones, some of them 20 feet long, showing up at the most secure U.S. military.
By the way, remember this Concorde UFO?
Bases. And buzzing the airfields and doing all this. And then notice, even though it happens night after night, the military doesn't shoot them down.
And there's a reason for that. Because they're not UFOs. They're ours. Or they go undetected. Or they don't see them as a threat. Anything that's flying in the air should be a threat. I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Anything that's flying over military restricted airbase should be seen as a threat. That's why UAPs, UFOs, as the kids like to still call them, are deemed a threat by the government. That's why Lou Elizondo kept saying they're a threat, they're a threat, they're a threat. They are. Absolutely, they're a threat if they're doing that. I never had a problem with people saying that. What I have a problem with is people thinking they know the intentions of these unknown things. Well, it looks like they were scanning the area. It looks like? Well, that's a human way to look at it. Yeah. And the aliens were looking right at us. We could tell they were mad. No. It's funny how the mind can make up these stories, and next thing you know, it's part of our UFO heritage. Heritage? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about anymore. All right, one more little clip here.
Well, what does that tell you? I mean, look at that thing. That's an Imperial probe droid. Just go back to that last one. Now, there's the military catching this robot flying around.
It is.
With no propulsion system they can see. And then it zips off at, Mach 20.
Why didn't we have that on video? Zipping away at Mach 20. Yeah. How convenient.
And these things disappear into the ocean, all the rest of it. You didn't start seeing these till after World War II.
True.
And from the...
No. They weren't reported until after World War II. And that's when everybody said, oh, Johnny on the Sea can talk about it? Well, I'm going to talk about it. People need to know what Freddie Fisherman saw. Not just Johnny on the ocean. See? Ocean. On the water. Yeah, Alex Jones thrown himself into the UFO world. It's kind of interesting to hear what he says because, a lot of people watch him and believe everything he says. And a lot of things that he says just aren't true when it comes to UFOs. Which, does that mean everything else he talks about is partial truths? Yes! All right. I want to see something here. Somebody on X is trying to trigger paranormal activity. And it looks like they're using, I'm going to show you now, because now that I know what it is. Sometimes I choose things and I choose not to watch them on purpose, so I can be just as amazed as you. You know, at the same time.
Yep, that's recording.
Family.
Okay.
All right. What do you got there, Slick Nut? Does anybody else want to pull their hair out? This is it. This is the video. That's it. We never know anything else. Hold on. I didn't see this part before. Yeah, nothing. They don't tell you anything. Yeah, all we do is see flashing lights. All right. That's it. And it's a little song that they probably put together trying to get it out there. Let's do a paranormal / our new song. I can't handle it. This is exactly what I thought it was. That's why I chose the video. I said, this isn't what you're supposed to do. This isn't disseminating information. This isn't news breaking. This is you showcasing your new song and something else. I don't know. It makes no sense. That whole thing is just wrong. All right. I know I should have played this before. I just played that. But we got to get back to that. I want to talk about what's going to happen in about 2 weeks on Halloween. But before we get there, I want to play this clip. More information on the drones. Retired Lieutenant General Newton has no answers, he says, to the mystery. Wait a minute. I thought they were 20-foot drones by our adversaries, either China or Russia. Who can it be now? Who can it be now? They just lie. Lie to us, they do.
Richard Newton, former U.S. Air Force Assistant Vice Chief.
Hey, look, it's Fig Newton. I'm sorry, that was stupid.
Chief of Staff and News Nation senior national security contributor. First of all, any guesses as to what these are? The Pentagon saying non-hostile.
Non-Hodgkins? I can't help it.
Well, good morning, Marnie. You used the right word. This is probably the more bizarre stories you and I have covered over the last couple of years. Let me say also, when I oversaw global operations on the Joint Chiefs of Staff, part of my portfolio was then what we termed unmanned aerial vehicles and so forth. Secretary Rumsfeld, we used to say, there are unknown unknowns and known unknowns. I think this put it in a known unknown category. There's still, the Pentagon's is still they're being very forthcoming. They don't know. They don't know the sources of these. I suspect, I've talked, my sources tell me that I don't believe it's someone who's a hobbyist per se, because these were rather fairly complex drone operations during the nighttime. Over
Me too.
17 days, as you mentioned, back in December. And they were flying at 100 miles an hour. Some of them were in formation. They varied their approach to the base, not only over Langley Air Force Base. By the way, Langley's a huge Air Force installation. I've flown in and out of Langley. It's the home of the F-22 stealth fighter. But also they flew near over the largest naval port there over in Norfolk across the bay. So very complex. And I don't think the Pentagon has any answers on this one, Marnie.
Not at least that
They do. They know. They have the answers. They're drones. And guess what? They're not going to shoot at drones. Here's why. Because they know what they are. They know that they are. They know where they came from. This is just a game. You gotta think logically here. How can the military allow any object to fly with impunity over its airspace that is restricted and not do something about it? The only reason they're not doing anything is because it's us. It is us. And they're testing out maybe new drone technology, new propulsion technology. Yes. And they're doing it out in those areas for real live, see what the people think. Ooh, I saw pretty lights out there. Can you see what it was? No, I couldn't see it. See, they need to know what people think. Well, why don't they just do it out over Area 51? They got all the room they need. Look, I don't have all the answers why these things are done the way they're done, but they just are. Because they're stupid. And let me tell you, they're not stupid. They've already tested this stuff before it came out into the public eye. All of it. All right, let's say it's China and Russia. Let's say it's both. They're gathering data about what? Technology they already know. There's nothing new that China or Russia can get from these bases. Well, to let them just go around with impunity? Are you kidding me? Hey, I bet you we do the same thing to them. I bet we do the same thing. And they let it go. Because if it is China or Russia, how embarrassing would it be for us to shoot down the enemy within our walls? We let them in. They're not going to embarrass themselves. Nah. It's all about politics here.
They're willing to share. So what types of action would the U.S. military take in an instance like this? I mean, 17 days, I know it's a bit of speculation on your part, but what would they have done to try to get more information about who they are and who is operating them?
Well, what they did was there was the commander of U.S. Northern Command actually had ordered a couple tactical fighter aircraft to try to fly alongside to try to garner as much information about these drones. I don't know how much of that information was garnered effectively, but it's not just the military. The FBI was brought in, local police authorities and so forth, Department of Homeland Security. A couple concerns here, Marty. First is the intrusion of highly restricted airspace over Langley and other military installations in that area is very concerning. Secondly, the safety of flight. You've got commercial and private aviation flying in around that large swath over in the Tidewater region. As I mentioned, I've flown in and out of that area quite a few times. There's a safety of flight issue here with these drones popping up for this period, and especially at nighttime. But still, they have not come up with what the source of these were. And I may also offer up, it's not unique that drones fly near military installations. That's been happening actually for many years. But a couple months previous to this, according to the Wall Street Journal, that there were actually 5 drone incursions near Department of Energy nuclear sites out near the Las Vegas area also. I don't believe they're connected, but again, it's like Secretary Rumsfeld said, this is a known unknown.
Right. What would lead to them shooting them down, right? What would raise the level of concern that they would need to take them out?
Well, if there was any what appeared to be an intent to do harm at any of these military installations, federal law actually prevents the U.S. military from shooting drones down over military installations unless there is an exhibited specific hostile intent.
Oh my God. Really? So what they're saying is it's illegal to shoot down a drone over military installation unless they see a threat. Like what? It's carrying a package. Like what? It's sprinkling little angel dust. Like what? It'll have to play kamikaze and murder people first and then you'll do something? There has to be a deterrent. You just can't allow that shit to happen. And I'm a drone flyer. And from what I understand, I haven't had any problems with getting near military installations. But you know where I can't fly 5 miles within? An airport. Yeah. An airport. But I can fly over a military base. I know. I didn't get any warnings when I was flying it the other day. Oh, that was yesterday. Oh, wait. Yeah, it was yesterday. Today I was sick.
That did not occur back in December nor back in October, I believe, outside.
This is crazy.
In the Nevada area.
That's why people are flying their drone. This is getting dumber and dumber. So if there's no law, hold on. If there's no law saying you can't fly over a military base, and there is a law that says the government can't shoot down a drone unless it acts hostile. How does a drone act hostile is beyond me. Doing dives? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, there's something wrong. And there's something wrong.
So it'd have to be hostile intent that would cause danger to not only the installation itself, but certainly the men and women there, as well as their family members. But that wasn't the case apparently back in December.
What about the size of these drones, if they are in fact the size of cars? What does that tell you?
They're big.
My sources tell me they varied in size. One, they're up to about 20 feet long. They flew at about 100 miles an hour at varying altitudes. Some they were smaller drones. They were flying actually in formation. Say a flight of two flying above another flight of two. The smaller drones were what we call quadcopters that were flying along. These are relatively small, probably less than a couple pounds. So that's why I go back. This isn't a hobby. This is more of a complex operation of these drones that were flying in formation with different types of drones in formation, which is, again, there's a conundrum here of trying to figure out not only what, but why.
Yeah. Mystery and who. All right, Lieutenant General Richard Newton, thank you. Thank you for watching.
So stupid. So the only thing that makes sense is that it's us flying in those areas. Maybe it's us flying in those areas to test radar. I don't know. You'd think it would be public knowledge, right? It'd be something you'd be able to find out, or that would be announced. Hey, don't worry about the lights over, Buckingham Palace Air Force Base. It's just us. Kabbalion says, I saw Alien Romulus last night. It was very good. Thumbs up emoji. I saw it last night too. I think it came out on the Fire Stick last night. That's why. And I watched it because I couldn't sleep last night. And I thought the same thing. I thought it was very good, but it wasn't great. What they left out was the story. I know I'm not going to blow it for everybody, but it's interesting. But they could have done so much more to make it great, and they just didn't do it. It was on the edge of greatness. Right when it started out, I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. You get a sense for the original Alien movie and, Aliens, the second one. It kind of went back a little bit. I enjoyed it. And the actress, the main actress, was good. Great. Very good. But they go through, like, there was no lead up. You know when people are going to die. Now, they did create a little bit of drama in the movie, you know, like, oh my God, is it going to, you know, and there are those scenes where you're just like, man, that's creepy cool, you know, and you see some shit and you're like, whoa. But, you know, you get your classics in there, the big teeth. You get the whoosh, whoosh, you know, you get the snap jaw coming out. You get the acid for blood. You get it all in this movie. You get chest bursting out aliens. You get face implants. You get a bunch of them, that was a cool scene. I'm sorry that kid died, though. I didn't want the one kid to die. I can't tell you who. You won't. You'll know when you watch it, but it doesn't hurt the story. Oh, by the way, nah, I don't want to ruin it. But it was fun. That, you know, if I was to rate it on a 10 scale, I'd give it a 7.5. It wasn't great. It was good. It was very good. But for me to be great, great is 8 or higher. There's great, and then there's incredible. It's true. All right, let's get rid of some things, clean up the... I got the flag. I want to open it up and see what it looks like. Nope, don't worry, Tony. No spoilers. You're not really missing much of from what I said. I mean, you know. Hold on. I thought I had scissors. Oh, here we go. I think I got it too big. I got a 4x6. That might be too big for that back wall. But what I want to do is, I'll fix the camera and all that stuff and get it lined up. Oh wow, they put it in a nice zip seal. Oh wow, this is really nice material. See? Oh wow. I always wanted an American flag. I don't know why I never got one. Yeah, this is the size I think I wanted. Yeah, that'll be good. Smells good. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's Oh, it does have wrinkles in it. See, I hate that. I don't like the wrinkles, so I wanted to take it out and let it. I guess they'll eventually. Wow, this thing's bigger than I thought. Hold on a second. My God. Oh my goodness. That's just big, isn't it? I think that I'm on the wall. I think that's the right size. Yeah, that'll cover everything up. All right. Let's lay it out. So this is the temporary one. What? Yep. What I really want to save up for is the ones that are carved in wood. You know? Hold on. There are some artists out there who carve the flag in wood. And those are like 1,000, 2,000. Some of them, you know, maybe a little cheaper, but yeah, they're expensive, but they're gorgeous. Just gorgeous. All right. All right. Well, that was interesting. I'm glad it came and isn't ripped into shreds. All right. Now, there's a new movie coming out for UFOs. Excuse me. A new docu-series by MGM Plus. It's called Beyond UFOs and the Unknown. I've got a little clip here for you that the studio sent me, so you can watch a 30-second snippet, and we can't tell anybody that you saw it here, because I'm not supposed to show this, but I am. I'm joking. Everybody's seen it. It's on X.
I was a fighter pilot. When we were flying, it looked like a dark cube inside of a clear sphere.
The Pentagon's been lying to us about UFOs.
These cases often don't see the light of day.
People are taking UFOs more seriously.
Now there are documented incidents recording something out there.
It's the biggest news story in the history of mankind.
You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. They're going to bore us. They are going... This is the swan song. This is the goodbye. The last 7 years of ufology. This is it. This is a recap of everything that started when Lou got here. They may even throw in TTSA. Yeah, this is very, very silly. Very silly, and I'm going to watch it. I have to. I have to watch it for you. For you, you know? And because I care. And I want to watch it. I want to see what they do with it. So in 2 weeks, 11 days, actually, a week and a half, we'll start watching that and reviewing it. It's called Beyond UFOs and the Unknown docuseries. Oh, it's on MGM Plus. I don't know if I have. Well, I have it. But I can't record it. All right. Now, the thumbnail today talks about this Antarctic door. Who made it? Are you guys familiar with it? Let me pull it up. This showed up in my news feed. Here it is. Pulling it up. I got to keep it in front of me. Bear with me while I do a little Houdini action with the screens. We got to move that there. Put that right there. That goes there. Go there. Share that there. Go back. Make sure it looks right. It does. Go to the top. Be center. And now we're good. Revisiting the Antarctic door. What could this be and who made it? And there it is. It's real. It's a real door. And this image of an apparent doorway into Antarctic ice has been picked up by news outlets for a second time this week. Back in March, they published a story about this above image and of a peculiar door-like feature which was discovered in Antarctica by eagle-eyed anomaly hunters using Google Maps. At the time, the image sparked speculation that this could be a doorway to some sort of secretive underground complex. After all, Antarctica would be a good place to hide a clandestine facility. The Antarctic continent has been the focus of a number of conspiracy theories over the years, with claims of secret extraterrestrial bases, ancient pyramids, and other anomalies being nothing unusual. Some argue that it is an ideal place for alien visitors to hide their presence, while proponents of alternative history believe that Antarctica could even be the site of Atlantis itself. But does this quote-unquote door really have anything to do with any of those things? When they posted this up a few months ago, they received a number of possible explanations from their forum users, with some arguing that the image simply shows an exposed piece of ice. It was also suggested that it could be an entrance to a seed bunker similar to the one on Svalbard. And you can view the precise location on Google Maps here, which is what we're going to do right now. Wait, what's this? Let's click. Oh, it's a screenshot of Google Earth. Oh no, it's Google Earth. It's Google Maps. Not my Google Maps though. Here, let me show you. I want to use my Google Maps, not their Google Maps. Let's get rid of that. Pull that up. Go here. Click that. Pull up this. Go here. See, that's what they gave us. And it's not my map though. So I remember this now. It looked a little different the last time. Maybe there was less snow but I remember thinking this is probably ice or a doorway made of ice. It's just weird. When you look at the landscape, there's nothing else like it. Or is there? Let's take a look. Look. Doorway. This is all we had to do, folks. All we had to do. Look, here's another doorway. All right. What's this? Oh, it's a skylight. Yep, they wanted a skylight. You can see it's ice, right? Because this is a little blue. There's some blue there. Let's go. I'm sorry. Am I breaking dreams now? Here's some more doorways. Let's go into this one. Oh, this doorway looks good. But not a perfect. I want a perfect doorway like the one they found in Norway. What? Nothing. Doesn't make sense. Don't listen to me. Where are they? I'm looking for the door of doors. Dorer the Explorer. I'm Dorer the Explorer. Looks like sad faces. Look at this guy. Now look at this. Now that's a happy face. Do you see it? That is a really happy looking face right there. Look at that guy. He's got glasses on. Hi. It's a frog. It's a frog. I found Frogger. Yeah, baby. Yeah, come over to Papa, baby. You know who I am? Uh-huh. I'm the sugar daddy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. All right, you get the point. I want to go see... oh, look at this. Yeah, looks like a little eyeball there. I see you, sucker. Hey. Look at all the doorways, huh? Woo-wee! Makes you wonder. Let's take a look and see it again. One last time before we go to my Google Earth. Yeah, it looks like all the others. Mac, mac. Mac, 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 mac. Mac, 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 mac. All right, let's go to mine. Do 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 do. Oh, I have my editing software open. No wonder things are a little slow. All right, where am I going? What was I doing? What was I doing? Why was I clearing this? Oh, Google Earth. Here we go. Google Earth Pro. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out tonight. It's been a real pleasure to serve you. All right. Explore historical imagery on Google Earth for web. Look at this. Look at what they show. Look at what they show you on the Earth of... Our historical imagery catalog is now live on web. Take it for a spin. Don't show. I'll go one minute, but not tonight. All right. Now we're going to put the address here, paste it, and a goosh. Here we go. Around the world to the Antarctic door. Show me the money. Dun, 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 dun. It looks just like it. It's the same thing. Nothing different. I was expecting mine to look better. What's this? Shawa Station? Oh, it's a shower station. Look at this. Holy crap, right by the door. Do you see the proximity? Whoa. Maybe it is a door, dude. Doe. Mac, mac. Mac, 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 mac. Look at this. Unbelievable. It didn't show it on the other map. No, sirree, Robert. Yep. Yep. Got a little poop shakers here. Here's an angry face. Look at that. Oi, what are you looking at here? Oi. This looks like a ghost. Woo! Oh, you can't see what I'm doing? Well, that's just great. Anyway, it looks the same. No different. I wanted to take you somewhere. Let's go somewhere on Google Earth Pro real quick. Shall we? Thank you. Appreciate you. Where do we go? Let's go to Manhattan. Shapawa. Hey, can I hooda wahoo, wada wahida hoo? Douchebank Center. Go. We should do this every now and then. Visit a city. Visit a hometown. Oh, we should do viewer hometowns. Oh. So if you want me to see your home, if you want us to see what it's like, not your home, but in your city, that could be a nice little way to get to know each other's. No? We don't want to do that. Well, this is New York. Something's going on here. Let's exit the street view of Manhattan. And, yeah, I know. I don't like the way it looks either, but Bill Clinton Park? Oh, okay. Pretty cool. I want to go to, yeah, let's take a look at my old house. No, I can't. You can't do that, right? You can't put addresses up there. Here we go. Staten Island, New York. Right there it is. That ain't it. This can't be it. There we go. Let's move it over the boroughs and through the Verrazano. To Staten Island we go. Look at this place. When I grew up, all this was forest. All of this. When I was here 40 years ago. 45 years ago. 46. Where'd the house go? Oh, there it is. Let's take a look and see what it looked like. Oh, yeah. This used to be forest. I don't recognize this. This is it right here. Yeah. This is it. It looks so much different. This tree was brand new. Brand new. I held on to this tree in a hurricane, 60-mile-an-hour winds. And I had a kite that I tied to the tree as the storm was getting closer, and the string broke and the kite took off. So I went out there to go see if, what was going on. And my mom and dad had no problem with me going out in those winds. But all this is totally different looking. This tree was only about 12 feet tall, if that, when I was a young boy. That's amazing. Wow, look at how big it got. Crazy. And this is the window I used to to sit at when I look out the bay windows when it snow. And over here is Billy Machuli's house. He died in 9/11. Over here was the Alampis, Nancy Alampi. We were supposed to get married when we were kids. We said we would. I don't remember who lived here, but the guy, there used to be a white picket fence. And if you went on this guy's lawn, he would come out and tell on you and get your parents. He was mean. I threw a rock through his car window. All these are new. Yep, crazy. Wow. Memories like us. Like a what? All these homes were brand new when we left in 79. 79. And then the next house was in Phoenix. Yep, and there was Liberty Elementary School. I went to school right there. Our house was on the corner with the security guard or crossing guard. Used to have a lot of fun. My mom used to bring out water to the lady working. They redid that house. It looks really nice now. It was nice when we were there because it was brand new, but yep, there's our first house in Arizona right there on the corner. Why my parents bought a corner house, beyond me. There's the field I saw the UFOs in. Many dreams about seeing UFOs. Actually, it was down here. My bedroom was right here on the side of the house. And I crawled out the bedroom window to go to the field. This bedroom window, I had the middle room. That was the adults, and this was my sister's room. And I would climb out that window. None of these bushes were here. They weren't there when I grew up there. This street used to be one lane each way, which it is now, but it looks like they expanded it. It used to flood so much, and during the monsoons, that we would tube down these rivers just about 2 or 3 times a week. Down these rivers, I said. I stole a kiss. My first kiss happened in 6th grade, right around this area. It looks like they redid. Yep, her name was Amy. It was really Lisa, but Amy was my girlfriend. She came over my house on a horse. Yeah. And then, yeah, it was a whole mix-up. Lisa was the town Bhutan, you know. She kissed everybody. But if you wanted to learn how to kiss, you went to Lisa. She taught you how to kiss. This is where I saw the UFOs. I'm trying to get to it. It looks a little different. It should be... See, this used to be an open field right here, and it looks like they expanded it, opened it up. But I ran down here, and there used to be a baseball field up here. Let me see if I'm not far enough. Maybe that's why. Good old Azarona. Oh, wow. Looks so weird. It's all different now, but... No, is it? Yeah, it's all different. Anyway, and my friend Todd used to live here, 3 doors down from there. And there's Camelback Mountain. You see it? That's the Camel's Head. Yeah, Camelback Mountain. Let's see if you can get a good look from it. See the camel hump right here? It goes up. Yeah. There it is again. It's in the distance. It's in the distance. And there's the pool that my dad designed. Yeah. See, yeah, it was way out here. So I would walk all the way, and then this used to be a baseball field right out here. They changed it. They put the baseball field, or it looks like some field up here now. And then we moved. This was the last house I lived with my parents in 1987, 88. Yeah. This was a cool house. It doesn't look cool on the outside, but we used to be we were the first house there. This is all flood area there, but boy, these people ruined this house right here. It used to be all grass back here. I used to mow it all and shit. And there's the pool. It was 40 feet by 22, I believe it was. Yeah. There's this jacuzzi that my parents built that I've had many good nights in. Well, you know what I mean. Not that way. Gross. I think I am. Butana? No Butana. Come on, let's go. I want to show you where the UFOs were. That's the neighbor's house. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, I'm too far. Anyway, there's the McDowell Mountains to the left, upper left. Those are awesome. You know, they look like they're far away. That's only 1.5 miles to 2 miles away. Not that far. But this is the house. Wow, they made it look so ugly now. But here was my bedroom. And I used to tape the alarm magnets together and sneak out and then park my car right here where that guy parked his. And the tree used to be huge. Oh, they cut it down. There it is. Looks like they cut it down or it fell down. But anyway, if you turn around and look at this street, you see all that shit? That's the stuff. It's always like that in Arizona because it gets so hot. All the streets break up like that in residential neighborhoods. They use a different grade of cement. I don't know. That's what I was told. It's not cement, but anyway, this is where I saw a UFO and it was raining and I got came out the front door and I stood under the porch and I watched the rain hit this disc-shaped craft. And this is the west right here. And the sun was setting. It was very low in the sky. So I can see the raindrops easily hitting the craft and leaving a dry spot on the ground. Oh, curiosity got me. And I'm like, why is there a dry spot right there? I couldn't see the UFO. It was cloaked. Yeah, it was like the Predator. I'm not kidding. And when the rain hit it, you can see something. So I walked over there and I put my hand out in front of me, like stand back. I had my palm of my hand facing out and I walked up to this thing. And when I hit it, it was vibrating. It was like my hand fell asleep. It was like grabbing a vibrator. Yeah. That's what it felt like. One of those ladies. No, it didn't do that. But and my hand, I was pushing it to the left in my left hand, and then I almost fell down because my hand went into the UFO. There was a little door. I couldn't see it, but when I was rubbing my hand along the side, I went into it. And when I stepped in the craft, just like you heard me tell you what the stories have been lately, right? How people say, oh, when you go into this 40-foot UFO, it was literally 100 yards. That's what it was like when I stepped inside this thing. It wasn't that big, but it looked like, the street right here. It's 15 feet, I think, 17. It took up almost the entire middle of the road. So I figured this craft was 15 feet. When I stepped in, it looked like it was 30. That's it. But you could see the ground. And because where the sun was, I was getting a good glimpse at the ground and the rocks in the cement, and everything was glinting. And the craft took off. I was told to sit down by a woman's voice, sounded electronic. And it was like red track lighting and red lighting in certain parts of the craft to make me think that's where the seams were. Because it was just, I wish I could draw. But anyway, the craft started moving. And the only way I can tell you what it felt like now that I know, if you've ever played virtual reality with an Oculus and you feel like you're actually falling or looking over a ledge, that's what it was like. And that's why I was told to sit down. And what happened was it started moving so fast. I see the ground underneath me whipping by. We get to the end of this road and we go up over those trees, pretty much just like they look now. And I see the earth shrinking, of course, getting smaller, smaller. And then I said, oh my God, it's real. And then I woke up. But this is where it all happened. This was the best dream I ever had of being in a UFO. It was right here. Yeah, hasn't changed that much. Pretty crazy stuff. It's amazing what your memories do. But as far as whether or not it really happened, I don't think so. But I know there's a lot of people who have similar stories. I know that. Dorothy has the one that she talked about where they were in the car and it was flying right next to the car. It's like there's something out there. There's something there. It's watching us. It makes us dream. We dream about it. We wake up. We think it really happened. I mean, what? Hold on a second. Would there be a reason for fireworks to be going off? Is there a holiday going on that I don't know about? Anybody? Because there's so much fireworks, it's been going on for minutes. I'm looking at the chat room now, see what you guys... Are you the Cubans? The Dish, Steven Spielberg's movie. Ah, you're a consultant on? Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hey, Days of Naughty, how are you? Welcome to GUFON. We're almost done. Battle of the Sexes, I remember that. Hey, thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm putting together 3 videos for you guys for the members. My UFO videos, now that I've gotten everything back in gear and we're up and running. And now that I'm not sick. Yeah, we've got some good videos coming up. I'm going to show you, not now, but the videos that are coming out. What I'm doing is I'm bringing you guys to the beginning of when it all started. The first sighting, the second one, the third one. I want to do some sort of chronological thing so you guys can live through it just like I did. That's so stupid. Like, who am I? Like, who gives a shit? But they're all going to be unedited. They're all going to be in their full form. They're going to be boring and interesting at the same time. I'm sure you guys will skip through certain things and you'll miss a few things by doing that because you think it's boring, and it might be. But look, I'm trying to bring the reality of skywatching to the internet. Well, what do you mean? We don't know? No, you know. It's just everybody does it differently. And I think my way is the best way. Yep. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right. Tomorrow night we'll be back, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific, right here on the tubes. Thank you, moderators and super chatters, newcomers and vets. You guys keep this shit going. You know, we might see some we've got new subscribers, finally. Yeah, we had 76 over the last month. Look at, didn't I say September, October, GUFON would start turning around? And it has. We've gotten a lot of views lately. We're very, very pleased. Thank you for the support. I mean that. You guys are unbelievable. Truthology for ufology. It's what we do. We do it for you. With attitude that time he did, right? All right. All right. And that's it. Be safe. Be happy. Halloween's coming. My favorite time of year. All right. Ouija board should be here before tomorrow's show. I may want to test it out. Are you game? Alien bless.